what he would have made in 2 days of working off his phone, by the way. 100% profit in 2 days. So he literally doubled his account in 2 days this day. Every single day, we can literally make half our account in 1 week. We do the same thing for 2 weeks. We can literally double our account every 2 weeks. We can look at this position right here. You see this number that popped up? That's 6.9. You see this number that popped up? Well, it's not popping up. We move this out the way. You see this number that's popping up here, 4.43. You see this number right here, 4.58. That is, like it says right here, risk to reward ratio. So what does that mean? It means whatever I'm risking in the reward. So this position right here, whatever I risked, I made 7 times that amount, because 6.9, we're going to round up to make it simple. I made 7 times that amount, whatever I risked. This position here, no matter what I risked, I made 4, almost 5 times that amount. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Digital Dollars Daily, where I teach y'all how to do exactly that, make digital dollars daily. Now, if y'all new on the channel, you don't know about me, let me tell you a little bit about me. My name is Playmaker Way with the Playbook, and I've been making money online for a very, very long time. I went from working 2 jobs to working 1 job and making enough money to make a part-time income with my online investments and businesses, to then quitting both jobs and been doing this full-time for about 2 going on 3 years now. And I'm about to show y'all exactly how to do it and how y'all can avoid making mistakes, and most importantly, trying to figure the things out. Now, we're gonna go straight into this video, man. So before we break this down even further, because again, you always be seeing these clickbaity thumbnails, these photoshops and screenshots of things that aren't even people's stuff. I'm showing you right here. Again, like I say in all my videos, I do this on a daily basis. This is where I make most of my bread at as of now. This is what really helps me quit the rat race and quit both of my jobs. So again, this is March 17th, 2024. We went 3-1 last week. We scroll up here, we went 4-0 the week before that. We scroll right here, this is how we did February. We went 17-1, give us a 94% win rate. We click right here. It's going to take us to how we did January. January went 20-0, giving us a 100% win rate. And then when we go to right here, I believe January 4th, you're going to see how we ended the year last year on a quarterly basis. This is how we ended last year, quarter 4. So October went 32-5, November 22-1, December 22-1, right? And again, you go to these photos, you can see screenshots of positions. You can see my students' results. This is my student member group chat. This man made 500 in 1 day. This is this one position, right? He took this other position up here. You can't really see it. Actually, you can see. That's just my screen recording blocking it. You see he made a band right here. The same dude. This was, you see what I'm saying? Then we look right here. You know, I had a student send me this, saying, I appreciate you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Send me a screenshot of this position. I had another student right here, made 5,000 in 1 day. After finding your page, I got motivated to get back into my trading plan. I was like, just put your head down, focus on your goal, and improving. The results will come. You know what I'm saying? There's literally over 1,000 photos. I can just keep on going. New people, different names. Made 400, 500 in 1 day. Just woke up to a bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to just close my eyes and scroll for a little bit. Again, this is recent stuff. This is recent stuff. Had a member right here, made 2,000, realized profit, total profit, made 2,000. Look at that, earned 1,000 in 1 day. Okay, so again, this is very, very, very possible, right? Had another member, made 200 bucks. So again, it's very, 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 very possible, right? And again, I can just keep on scrolling, but I don't really want this to be just me showing results. I'm going to break down how this works, break down the math, break down the science to it, and again, show y'all how y'all can literally start doing this today. Now, again, when I say today, I don't mean you start, I mean, you could if you wanted to, but it's always best to learn how to drive the car before you hop in the car and drive on the highway. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here to do as well. But again, I can just keep on showing even smaller accounts. You know what I'm saying? People growing smaller accounts. Screenshots of positions. Had another member, made 5,000. Practice makes perfect. You get what I'm saying? This person is showing screenshots in the positions. GM was mental. I'm still holding it as well. Hit my goal at this price. Close agent session positions. So again, I interact with my members. I send signals and they take positions. They can contact me with questions, all that good stuff. So if you're interested, make sure to click that link in the description and check all that stuff out. But now let's break down the math so y'all can understand how this works, right? So there's different types of investing. What we're talking about in this video is shorter term investments. It's called day trading. Now, with longer term investments, you only make money if volume and profit goes up, right? So if you entered, let's say you enter gold when it was worth 1,900 bucks. If that thing went down to $1,800, you would have lost money. But if that thing went up to $1,930, you would have made some money. With a day trading is different. If you think value is going to go down, you can enter a sell. If you think the value is going to go up, you can enter a buy, right? So you see I entered buys here. You see I entered later on along the lines, I entered some sells. Whoops. I entered some sells here, right? So you can make money if price is going up or down. Of course, you have to predict correctly if it is going to go up. Because if I enter a buy and price goes down, I'm gonna lose money. Just like if I enter a sell and price goes up, I'm gonna lose money. So it's very important to make sure you understand what you're looking at and looking for. And again, I literally go over all these. I teach my members and students this, right? So in this video, I'm really just gonna show you the math and how it can work. And then if y'all have questions, I can make further videos breaking down some more stuff. But again, I have a whole separate channel where, again, I stream every day. I drop down analysis every day of what I'm looking for, things like that. So again, we go into the same channel. You can see, again, I drop a Sunday chart analysis every week in the free channel, going over literally not just currency pairs. I go over that high impact news events. I go over futures, indices. I go over Forex pairs. I go over gold, all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm talking about news for a little bit, right? So I'm looking at the NASDAQ 100 right here. I'm looking at US 30 right here. You know, I fast forward. I'm looking at SPX, the SPY right here. I fast forward. I'm looking at gold. Fast forward. I'm looking at GBP JPY, which is the Great British Pound over the Japanese yen, right? I fast forward. Now I'm looking at the Great British Pound over the Australian dollar. So again, I go over all types of charts. I go over all the charts that I'm looking at. I go over specific price points where I can see price going up or down. And then I also live stream every day, and you can see me behind the scenes, look for my setups and enter trades. But again, we're going to break this down. So again, these are some old past trade positions, right? This was earlier this year, at the beginning of the year, January 15th. You see at the bottom, it says January 15th. And this position, I caught a nice trade here. So I took two positions on this trade, right? I had this position here and this position here. Now the lines aren't here because, again, I go over this in the course of one-on-one session, but the lines, again, as a new week starts, I update my lines and levels. And again, as you can see, this was January 15th, and you can see price has done a lot since January. So again, you want to update your levels on a weekly basis, depending on how many charts you look at and depending on what price does, multiple times a week. But that's another topic. So we can look at this position right here. You see this number that popped up, that's 6.9. You see this number that popped up? Well, it's not popping up. We move this out the way. You see this number that's popping up here, 4.43. You see this number right here, 4.58. That is, like it says right here, risk to reward ratio. So what does that mean? It means whatever I'm risking in the reward. So this position right here, whatever I risked, I made 7 times that amount, because 6.9, we're going to round up to make it simple. I made 7 times that amount, whatever I risked. This position here, no matter what I risked, I made 4, almost 5 times that amount. So for example, if I risked $100 on this trade, I made $700. If I risked $1,000 on this trade, I made $7,000. If I risked $100 on this trade, I would have made almost $500. If I risked $1,000 on this trade, I would have almost made $5,000 on this position alone. Now with day trading and investing, I recommend having at least $100 minimum, if not more. But depending on the country you're in, you can literally start with as low as 10 to 50 bucks. But if you're trying to make some actual money, save up $100, save up 500, save up $1,000. That's just a couple paychecks you're saving a little bit out of. It's not that hard to do, right? But now, since you see this right here, now we're going to break down the math, right? So again, let's pull out the good old calculator. Let's say, again, we just broke down the math. Let's say I have a $5,000 account. Actually, we don't. Let's do smaller numbers, because I know there's people in here that's not going to have that much money, right? To start off with, at least. Let's say you have a $300 account. You want to risk, I always recommend, again, we go into my free Telegram before I call a free signal. Let me see if I can find one really quick. Before I call a free signal, I always post this disclaimer. Let me see if I can find one really quick. Bam, right? So boom, boom, boom. When I can go over all this stuff, y'all can pause and read that if you're curious. We're just going to go over the important part that's relevant to what we're talking about right now, which is this part right here. I recommend risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade. Now, let's say we're risking 5% of $300. So first we got to figure out what 5% of $300 is. That's $15. So you risk 15, and I know that might not sound like a lot, but this is how y'all get messed up. You got to think percentages, not numbers. Then those percentages will then turn into your numbers. If you have a $300 to invest, if you have $500 to invest, you have $1,000 to invest, you'll be very, very, very silly to believe you're going to be making 500 or 1,000 a day or something like that, right? If you're $300, you're not going to make $100 per trade. That's just not realistic. That's why you think percentages. But I'm about to show you the math and how you can really. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, right? I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. So let's break this down. Watch this, right? So boom, we're risking $15 per trade. So let's say we took this position here, 1 to 7 risk reward. We pull the calculator back out. 15 times 7. That's $105. Add that to your base balance of 300. Bruh, you almost made 50% of your account in literally one position. Now imagine if you do that every single day. Imagine if you do that every single day. There's 5 trading days, so we're going to add this 4 more times. $825, and you started at $300. You literally could have doubled your account in 1 week doing this. I know what you're thinking. Digital dollars daily, Playmaker way. You're not going to get that every single time, which is very true, right? Which is very true. We see this as a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. We see this as a 1 to 2. So on average, because we're being real and transparent over, on average, most of the trades I take are 1 to 2 to 1 to 3. But there are those days where we'll catch those big moves, like this one right here, this one right here, this one right here. So again, I'm showing you on a daily basis. This is just one of the charts. On average, we're making 1 to 3 to 1 to 2 times our risk, 2 to 3 times our risk per trade. You see what I'm saying? So it's very, very, very possible and still very, very, very realistic. You get what I'm saying? Now there's another chart, 2 times my risk here, right? This is messed up. I don't know why that's right there. Let's fix that really quick. All right, my screen just froze. Hold on. What just happened? There we go. All right, we're back to business, right? This trade right here, 1 to 6 risk reward. This one, 1 to 1. You know what I'm saying? This one right here, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 3-ish, right? 1 to 2. So again, let's pull the calculator back up. So even if we're catching on average 2 times or 3 times our risk, okay, let's use $300 again, right? So we're risking 5%, $15, 15 times 2, $30. So we make $30 every single day. We can literally make half our account in 1 week. We do the same thing for 2 weeks. We can literally double our account every 2 weeks. So we add this to our base amount, $300. So now I'm literally putting y'all on games to really save this video, because I'm actually putting you on game. So again, we do the same thing after we make $600, risk 5%. Now that 15 just turned to $30. So again, 30 times 2, 60. We do that again. There's 5 trading days after the week. We do that 5 days in a row, 300. We do that for another week, 600. We just doubled our account again in just 2 weeks. So in a month, you could have quadrupled your account if you doubled and made 10% of your account every single day, right? So we just literally in a month went from $300 to $1,200. That's a $900 profit. Now let's start with bigger numbers. Let's say we got a $3,000 account. We reach 5% of our account per trade. That's 150. 150 times 2, that's 300. So we make 300 every single day. Again, we made half our account, 50% of our account in 1 week. So we just turned 3,000 into $4,500. And again, this is not even including if you were to continuously add money every week, every paycheck, every month. This is just from the money you initially started with. And again, so start playing around with the numbers. Just imagine whatever number you have in your head, in your savings, half of what you got in your savings. Imagine you would have risked 5% or whatever that number is and made 7 times that amount. And you did that every single month, every 2 weeks. Imagine how much your money would grow. It's like literally having an ATM machine in your pockets. Again, this is real life. We do this on a daily basis. Again, you see this is January. I can scroll down even further, right? Let me try to find the scroll thing. Right, this is last year. This is October last year. October 2022, last year. Again, we can look at these messages. I've been copying signals for about a year now. Every group I tried has only made me lose more money than I make, but even in your free signal group, I made more money even after not entering every trade. Yeah, it makes sense. You're a good teacher. Even though I haven't experienced your premium channel yet, I will do so soon. I can vouch for you everything I have experienced before. So this is literally from just the free content on YouTube and the free plays and videos I drop in the free channel. He hasn't even bought any of my services or subscriptions, and you can see that he's making bread, right? So I told this person I trade Monday through Friday. Okay, bet. You should take an L on Friday. I was like, you just got secure profits once you're blue. That's all. He was like, okay, bet. And then he was like, dude, I never seen anyone's signals hit TPs like yours did today. And TP stands for take profit, especially on a Friday, bro. I lost so much money on Friday before I joined you. I said, I'm glad we could break the cycle. It's the power of the strategy where we're literally following price. He said, bro, I'm locked in. I'm from Louisiana. So all I can say is I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But again, this you can do this in almost every country, right? Here's another one. US 30 going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, brother, your 30 signal made me what I made in 2 days of work. So this dude made in one day what he would have made in 2 days of working off his phone, by the way. 100% profit in 2 days. So he literally doubled his account in 2 days this day. Telling you, the receipts, it's right here in front of you. It's right here in front. So yeah, y'all, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to check out my other channel. I'm gonna be honest, I do have some beginner-friendly videos on that channel, but that channel is for people that are kind of familiar with day trading. So if you are familiar with it, go ahead and check that channel out. But if you guys got any other questions or topics, I can definitely drop some more videos. I definitely am, regardless, on this channel, more beginner-friendly, as well as how you can really get started and show you how just basically have your gears turning in your head to show you the numbers. Because one thing to hear people talk about it, you see these flashy thumbnails, how you can make X amount a day in the title. I literally just showed you like literally like over 20 different students showing you them vouching and showing you their screenshots of them on their screens, their phones, their devices making money. So it's possible, bro. So I don't know why you can't do the same thing. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.